to talk about, which is protein and why it is important on our weight loss journey or if you want to tone up. So we will actually dive into what is the protein, why we need to eat the protein, why we need it when we want to lose weight, and how much protein we should be eating, and so on. So I'm hoping that this live stream will be super beneficial, and if you will have any comments or any questions along the way, please put them in the comment section and then I will answer it. So let's just dive in. Type in the comments I am here if we are watching in live, or replay if you are watching it back, so I know just about the timings, if I need to move it in the next couple of weeks and so on, so it will benefit more of you. But let's start. What is actually protein? So protein is a nutrient that is essential for our body and is made up of smaller molecules called amino acids, if you didn't know. So basically, why we need to eat protein? Because as you probably know, and if you are my client, I always say you need to hit your protein intake every single day, and I am checking it in the app as well, and I am trying to get you into this habit of eating the protein in every single meal. So why is that? Basically, proteins are found in every cell in our body, and they are used for many different jobs since we were kids. So eating protein actually helps to build and repair the muscles, organs, and other body tissues. And it also helps to make hormones and enzymes, which are important for a healthy functioning of our bodies and to give us energy through the day. But if you want to lose weight or tone up, it's super important to hit your protein intake, just because we are actually boosting the metabolism. We are maintaining and building the muscle mass alongside your fitness journey and lifting weights in the gym. And basically, if you have more muscles, then we are burning more calories and fat for energy. So it's like a really good cycle. So we need to lift heavy in the gym, and then we need to eat the protein. So it all goes together, and that's why this should be our focus on a daily basis. And if you are trying to lose weight and you feel super hungry all the time, then again, honestly, you need to eat protein in every single meal, because protein takes longer to digest than carbohydrates, which is why it can keep us feel full for longer, and you are less likely to overeat and snack. You might be asking how much protein we should be eating. So the general recommendation is about 1.5 grams per body weight. So for example, if you weighed 70 kilograms, you should be eating about 105 grams of protein. But definitely it can be different for everyone. It really depends on your fitness level as well, or what is your job, how many steps are you doing, and so on. But if you are in the elite coaching program, you do not need to worry about it, because I've calculated it for you and it's in your app. So make sure to check it and hit it every day, because I'll be checking on you. But sometimes you might be feeling bloated after you will be eating the protein, especially if it's like huge steaks and then you combine it with everything, especially if you have like a lot of carbs, a lot of fat, a lot of protein. It's like a big meal, and that's because protein intake should be divided through the day, because it actually helps the body to absorb the protein more effectively. Because if you are eating too much protein at once, it can cause an overload on the digestive system, which will lead to a bloating and other digestive issues. So I would suggest to aim about 20 to 30 grams of protein per meal. I would also suggest to eat protein in regular intervals. I would say every 3-4 hours, which helps to maintain a steady supply of amino acids in the bloodstream, which again helps to promote muscle growth and repair. Especially if you are feeling sore after a really good gym workout, then you want to focus on your protein. You might be feeling sore if you are eating just a lot of carbs and fat. That's when your protein intake needs to be hit. So how do you actually make sure that you are getting enough protein? Well, first, make sure you are eating enough protein-rich whole foods through the day, such as eggs, beans, chicken, especially chicken breast, because it's a lean protein. If you are eating chicken thighs or wings, I wouldn't suggest to eat those if you are in calorie deficit, because they are higher in fat and higher in calories. So you always want to go for chicken breasts. Then you can go for fish such as salmon, tuna, cod. You can go for prawns. They are low in calories, high in protein, such a good protein source that you can fit anywhere. You can also add some nuts and seeds such as almonds, walnuts, pumpkin seeds, but in moderation as they are high in calories. You can also go for lentils or tofu, tempeh, edamame, dairy products such as milk, low-fat cheese. I really love low-fat mozzarella or 50% reduced fat cheddar cheese, or a light baby bell if you want to snack on cheese. Then low-fat Greek yogurt. I'm using low-fat Greek yogurt on a daily basis. I'm using it in my chicken tzatziki sauce, as you probably saw on my recent reel on Instagram, or I'm using it as a snack with my protein powder just to make it even more sweet, and I'm adding berries just to make it more fresh. So this is my snack to go. Then another protein source can be quinoa, or oats have protein in it as well. Or you can go, if you are on the go, you can go for protein yogurts from a shop, protein bars, protein puddings, anything that is labeled high in protein basically. Or if you love broccoli or asparagus, they are protein, they have some protein as well. Not in a big amount, but they are still good to go. So you can actually tell me in the comments what is your favorite protein source, because I would love to know. Just let me know in the comments. And if you cannot hit your protein intake on a daily basis, then I would suggest to add protein powder to your oats, yogurt, porridge. Maybe you like to bake, so just put it in your cakes or in your baked muffins, in your pancakes, literally anywhere where you can have sweet taste. I know someone likes it in a coffee, but I don't really like it. So I am using it in like muffins, pancakes. I even add, hi Barton, I even like to add the Greek yogurt on top of my pancakes just to make it even higher in protein. So you can play about. Let me know in the comments what is your favorite protein flavor, because mine would be strawberry, vanilla cheesecake, chocolate bueno, because I use the brand that is called Effective Nutrition, and their protein is literally so good. So you can play with your protein powder as long as you like it and it's not expired, because one client of mine, she was like, oh, my protein doesn't taste good, and then she checked it and it was expired. I'm like, that's why it doesn't taste good. So always check the expiry date as well. Okay, but there are some potential side effects as well if you are eating too much protein. So the first one can be weight gain. Obviously, if you are eating way too much protein, you will go over your calories. So you still need to be in a calorie deficit if you want to lose weight. It's not like a magic wand that you will lose weight. You need to still be in calorie deficit with your carbs, with your protein, with your fat. So always check your macros. Then the second point of the side effect can be the digestive issues, as I've been talking about, because eating too much protein can cause digestive issues such as bloating or constipation. Am I saying it right? Hopefully. So I use probiotics on a daily basis, which will help me with the digestion. So you can try that too if you have any problems. And the third one is dehydration. So too much protein can lead to dehydration and electrolyte imbalances. So make sure you are drinking at least 2 liters of water minimum per day. Make sure you are using just a bit of salt in your meals as well, and you are avoiding a lot of takeaways and fried foods, because it's if you are combining a lot of fried and carbs, then it will cause the digestive issues, the dehydration, and also the weight gain. So make sure you are eating especially just lean proteins. Okay, I think this is it, straight to the point. So I'm hoping that this live stream helps you in any way, and if you have any questions, let me know. Yeah, I will see you next Wednesday for our call. Okay.